Well, hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. It's been a little while since I've done a video, so I've just had to remind myself of what it was we were doing last. And it was the hay in this field. So, the grass is now growing. It's fertilised 50%. The grass up by the cows is actually harvestable, and it wasn't fertilised at all. So, unfortunately, we're not going to get anything out of that. But this stuff is all ready to be picked up and put straight into the cows. It is raining, which is unfortunate, because our poplar is ready to harvest, which is absolutely amazing. Look at it! Look at it! It's so tall. Like taller than me. Taller than I can jump. So we will be producing some bales today. As for this, we have got 3 pallets of long planks. And it's still working through 10,000 litres of wood, so that's got to be sold. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the hay picked up and put into the cow shed. Then we will take this and sell it. What have we got up here? Have we got some bits and pieces up here that need to go somewhere? So the... Aha! We might need to put some of the sugar beet into the sugar mill. We have sugar, which is awesome. We probably also have cow's milk. Do we have cow's milk? Ah, the goats need water. That's sort of a priority. We have 3,000 litres of cow's milk, so that can go into the dairy and start producing butter and bottled milk, because that's what we need for the bakery. Bottled milk and butter. Now we have sugar, flour, eggs. Yeah, things are going good. Strawberries and everything like that. So, let's start off by watering the goats. Do we need to water the greenhouses? Yes, we do. Right, so we have got quite a lot of stuff to actually get going. It is going to be raining for the next couple of hours. So, yeah, unfortunately we can't start off doing the poplar straight away, but we can get the goats watered, we can get the greenhouses watered, we can get the other bits picked up and distributed accordingly. We are so close to being able to make cake. Gotta love a bit of cake. So I think we'll do all those little tasks that we've got lined up. How is the sugar mill actually getting on? Oh, there's still loads of sugar beet in there. We're going to take... Oh, crikey, I'm running over the sugar beet. We are going to take a long time to get through this sugar beet. We really are. Right. As I said, we'll get the greenhouses topped up. When are we? It's November. Okay, so we'll get the greenhouses topped up, we'll get bits and pieces distributed as they should be, and we'll get the wood taken, the hay put into the cow enclosure, and the wood taken over to the museum. Yes, it's going to be good. So sorry to start a time-lapse so early on, but we need to get these little jobs done before we can focus on things like the poplar, which we so desperately need to get into. It's taken a year for that to grow, and desperate to get that going. Right, so I will see you in a bit, hopefully, after it's finished raining.
Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. Let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite. let the flame fill the night. You and me light up the sky. 'Cause we are fire and we're burning. Won't put it out, even though we're hurting. Let the flame fill the night. When we touch, then we ignite.
Alright then, so we're all loaded up. We've got the sugar, the eggs, and the strawberries for the bakery. The flour is now automatically going to the bakery. It's distributing, which makes things a little bit better in terms of production. We could probably do the same, to be fair, with the strawberries, not the eggs. The eggs do need to be picked up. But the bottled milk and the butter would also need to, or also could go directly to the bakery. So the only thing that would need delivering would be the eggs. But yeah, we've also got some goat's cheese and goat's milk, bottled goat's milk. The reason we've got that is because the best price was October, and we were so busy last month that we absolutely missed it. Entirely my fault, unfortunately. As you can see, the rain is still hammering down, although the future forecast has suggested cloud. So it will stop raining at some point soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. And then we're going to crack on with the poplar as quickly as we can. I really want to get that sorted. We have also got some planks to sell. Not to, well, yes, to sell to the museum. I honestly cannot remember how much of this stage is left. We'll find out when we get there. And then the goat's milk and the goat's cheese we will sell at the farmer's market on the way back. So there's a lot going on. But yes, I can't take that there to the farmer's market first because everything else will sell there too. And we don't want everything else to sell there. We need to distribute them to where they need to be. I don't know whether actually the bakery would... No, the bakery would take goat's milk products. I'm fairly sure. But we do need to check the sale today because we're desperate for a milk tanker. I have no idea if we'll be able to get one or not. I don't know what the price of one is outright. We could probably afford it, but either way, we will have more money once we've sold the wood and the goat's milk products. And there's a good chance that we should be able to get that today and start work on getting the goat's milk, sorry, the cow's milk into the production. Lots of bread there to sell in January as well. That's going to be a really good month for making some money. I've also got all the greenhouse produce. Do not pull out on me. Thank you. I've also got all the greenhouse produce that also needs to be sold in January. We're going to have a big load to sell in January, which is good. And very soon, as soon as that dairy has got cow's milk, we will start producing things that can go into making cake. Cake. In fact, while I remember, let's go into here. We need the sugar mill to start distributing sugar. We need the greenhouse to start distributing strawberries. Both of them, in fact. Did we not activate the tomatoes? No, we didn't. Oh well. The sawmill's looking good. Oh, we've got all those wood chips to sell. We're going to have a field day in. It's really going to be a good month in January. And as for this, we will set up the butter to distribute now. We have 2 litres in there to distribute. And the bottled milk we want distributing as well. We might as well activate these 2. So we're good to go. And that means that we would have everything to make cake. I'm not going to activate that straight away, because I want to get the milk production going first. We don't want to have to pay for productions running that we are not using because of lack of materials. Right. So, first of all, or first stop, I should say. Uh-oh. We're going to beat the train here. Oh no, it's not going to work. Ah, never mind. First stop is the museum. I shall see you there. And here we are, back once again with the Renegade Museum. And as you can see, all the planks and things we've been delivering have been used, or being used, to patch in the gaps and the holes. It's actually looking rather good, to be perfectly honest. I'm quite pleased. Okay, let's get those sold. Fantastic. What are we in now? Ah, yes, of course. We're in a stage that needs lots and lots and lots of long planks. Well, that's a few more for them to be working through. We don't have... Well, we've got 10,000 litres of wood in the sawmill. We're going to need to get more. We always need more wood. I think quite possibly we're going to have to upgrade from doing deadwood contracts and actually purchase our own little bit of woodland that can feed the sawmill, because yeah, we're not getting a lot from the deadwood, but I know that the live wood, it's amazing to think that everything we've made so far has been from deadwood contracts, but from live trees and things we can generate a lot more in terms of the sawmill, a lot more in terms of planks. The only question being, which little bit of woodland do I get? Because there are a few options, like this patch up here. I don't know how good the wood in the trees is. I really don't know. It would be lovely to buy a bit of woodland with lots of pine trees in it, but I'm not convinced that we're going to find that on this map. What with it being America and all. Arkansas, I think I've read that on a board somewhere. But I always thought that Farming Simulator didn't specify the state, but I'm sure I saw down by the river, by one of the river boats, I'm sure I saw it said Arkansas. Maybe we'll have a look next time we're down there. But we are back up at the farmer's market. We're going to sell this goat's cheese and goat's milk, or bottled goat's milk. That's another 11,000 in the bank, so we've got 43,000 now. If that's not enough to get a milk tanker, I don't know what is. And it is still raining, even though it says it stopped. It is still raining. So, what we will do, we're probably going to have more planks to move next month. So I'll leave this tractor and trailer there. We want to have a quick look in the sale, and no, nothing. Mulch yard, don't need mulch yards. Nothing that we can make use of. As for is it under barrels? I think it is. Yes, it is under barrels. So yes, buffalo milk and cow's milk. It's 25,000. So I was wrong. And that has 8,000 litre capacity, which is absolutely plenty for us at the minute. What have I done? I've clicked on the wrong thing. So, what colour do we want it? I like a nice white one, because I don't... although I like the chrome, I'd like it to reflect what was actually going on in the world. Not... Let's go with white. White and white. Yes, that looks very milky. Milky, milky tanker. Buy. Superb. The other thing I wanted to have a look at some point, which I think we already did look at, was slurry tankers. Yeah, that's going to be expensive. So I think the best value is going to be the £100,000 one, because this one doesn't come with a dribble bar. And this is 60,000. And the dribble bar... Oh, you can have the Samsung one. You can have... Okay, so it could... Does it cultivate as well? That would be nice. A cultivated preferred... Yeah, so it will cultivate and spread slurry at the same time, which would be pretty amazing, actually. Wonder if you can get that on a smaller tank. Oh, you can get it on the Annaberger, but that is extremely expensive once you add up all the bits that go with it. That one, I think, might be the one we want to go for. Our Fent should be able to power that. And what are we looking at? That's 7, that's 6.2. So I reckon the £25,000 one would be great. So maybe after January, that could be our little Christmas present to ourselves. The rain is finishing up now, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop down and get our new tanker. And we will transfer the cow's milk from the... I was going to say stables. It's not stables, is it? The barn, cow barn. Over to the dairy so that we can start producing that butter and that bottled milk. I also need to do something with these fields over winter. Probably need to plough that one because it's had sugar beet in it. I haven't decided what I want to do with it next year yet. Possibly oats, maybe? We shall see. As always, I need more land. I always need more stuff. Stuff would be great. But in the meantime, to get stuff, you need money. Money or luck with the sale. Right. Ooh. Crikey. Wait till they've passed. Right, we'll go and get our tanker. Yes, it's gone now, look. Yes, it's gone now, look. Yes. It's gone now, look. It's still gone. It's gone quite a way past, actually, now. So we can... Yes, there we go. Yeah, we'll go get our tanker. We'll get back up to the farm and we'll transfer that milk across before we start doing work on the Poplar. I am so excited to see how many bales we're going to get out of that field. Ooh, my tractor's vibrating. Pretty sure that's not good. Here we are, the colossal milk tanker is back up at the farm. I wonder if it will fill from that far away. Yes, it will. Milk. Lovely stuff. Nearly half a tanker. That's not bad at all, is it? So this grass is ready to cut. We probably should try and get a cut off it this month, because we won't be able to after that. Right, hang on. How do I put this at the dairy? Oh, there we go. Didn't have to get that close after all. Fantastic. How much can this dairy take? That's not the dairy. Here's the dairy. 7,200 litres. So, hopefully it'll work through it quite quick and we should never run out. That's the plan anyway. Right, we can pop this over here. Just on the grass, just to keep it out of the way. I'll be using the Fent for bio-baling. But I think we could probably start the voucher off with the mowing and the tedding and the rowing. Do we want to ted and row? Do we want to make grass bales that we could possibly then wrap if we get a wrapper? I am not sure. We definitely want to get it cut because then over winter we can get it sprayed. Although it does have to move on a growth stage between the sprays. But at least we can get one spray done. And then in March or April we can get another spray done. I think we'll go with grass bales this time and then wrap them. We'll have to rent a wrapper, but I think we could manage that. Start with headland, where the headland's on. and go. Excellent. Whereas we are going to go bio-baling. Can you adjust the size of the bales? No. But I can turn on automatic drop, which I'll do. I assume that we'll have to stop between each bale to be able to offload. Oh, I'm excited about this. Never done Poplar before. I can on FS22 it wasn't really worth it because wood chips weren't worth enough money. But in FS25 wood chips are worth a lot more in January time, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, what do I need to do? Turn on baler. And right, we'll have it off to that side. And we will lower it. There we go, that has been lowered. Oh, I'm driving in the crop. Don't drive in the crop, thank you. And we are bio-baling. That is incredible. That is incredible. Look how quickly that bale came out. I know it's only 2,000 litres, but my God. We've hardly been anywhere so far. That is amazing. I was going to say wonderful, but wonderful is not really the word to describe it. That is absolutely amazing. Fantastic. Look at that. We are doing extremely well. Obviously we'll have to go and pick all these up afterwards. But we are going to have a lot of wood chips here. Right, well I'm going to crack on and get this done. There's going to be a lot of bales. But we'll figure that out later. Probably in January when we come around to sell them. Oh, I don't know. Do we have to clear them off so it can grow again? Probably won't grow over winter anyway, so in January. Nonetheless, we have to produce them all first, so let's get on with it. Well, this is extremely unrealistic, but it's a much easier way because I don't have to get the bales out of the way of the next pass because we are driving over the next pass. No, we're driving over the pass that we're doing, so the next pass won't be on this line. It's all very complicated, but essentially, yeah, we are creating so many bales, 42 bales so far, and each bale is 2,000 litres, which doesn't sound like a lot. And it isn't a lot compared to other bales of other things. However, that gives us currently 86,000 litres of wood chips, and we haven't even made really a dent in the field. It is huge. Huge. So this, I mean, 86,000 litres, it's going to be 1,500 per 1,000 litres. Wood chips. Yeah, 1.6 thousand per 1,000 litres, which means that the ones we've created already are worth over £100,000. Which is just absolutely nuts. We are going to be able to get so much stuff that we need with the money just from this field. But I'm not going to show any more of it on camera, or at least not until near the end. I've got a long way to go, and it is going to take us quite a while. We have also got the other grass field to bale up the top. So, in the interests of not making this video a 24-hour video, let me skip straight to the end. Well, as we got further and further through this poplar, I kept thinking to myself, this can't be right, can it? The amount of bales we've got here is absolutely unreal. And I couldn't believe it. Each bale is 2,000 litres. We've got over 200 bales now. 220 to be exact. We're still going. 220 bales. If each bale is worth 3,000 litres, which it will be, because if it's 1,600 per 1,000 litres and each bale's 2,000 litres, then each bale will be over 3,000 litres. What we've got here is, well, it'll be nearly £700,000 worth of bales. And I think that's, I can't get my head around 1 year's growth of poplar. £700,000. There's one thing's for sure, and that's I'm not going to be picking all these up with a telehandler. We're going to have to get an automatic bale picker-upper. But what it's going to mean for our farm is, well, this isn't the only thing we've got to sell in January. We've got loads of stuff to sell in January. And it means that not only are we going to be able to get some extra bits of kit that we desperately need, but we're going to be able to pay off our entire loan. Which is, it's just amazing. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I did leave it on at ×5 time the whole time I was doing this. And it's now 8 o'clock in game time. So it has blasted through the time a little bit. We've definitely been in the dark for a good few hours now, given that it's November. But yeah, it's just absolutely mind-boggling. Look at the amount of bales. It's unreal. It really is. And we're going to get all these picked up in January. And then we're going to get the thing fertilised. A whole lot fertilised. And we'll get... I'm just absolutely speechless for a YouTube presenter. I don't know what to say. Not actually speechless, because then it would just be silent, and I'm never silent. Never ever. It's just absolutely incredible. Now there is a couple of bits that I've missed that I'm just going to go and pick up. We will get an extra bale out of this. But that'll be it. We won't be getting another one after that. let's get this other bale sorted. Now, obviously, it is too late to do the grass bales in this in-game day and in this episode because we've been going on for quite a while now. So what I'll do is we're going to... obviously, next time we'll be starting in December. The grass will still be rowed. Oh, crikey. There we go. And we're done. So, yeah, the grass is all rowed up and ready to bale. So we will be baling that next time. And there is still a little bit more that I haven't got yet. The odd... I don't want to waste any. Here it is. There's a bale in this lot somewhere as well. It's little bits and pieces. It'll still be there next week. I don't think this withers. Fairly sure it doesn't wither. Because it is available to harvest all year round. Look at that. I didn't think we'd get back up to that much of a bale, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, nearly another half a bale. Absolutely incredible. Let's just have a look at our final totals here. 225 bales. And I am definitely not picking these up but with the telehandler. Let's get these last little bits through here. See if we can get to 50% of a bale. Not quite. But that is unbelievable. Don't suppose there's a bale collector popped up in the sale. No, but there is a wood trailer. Well, at some point we will be getting a lorry. But this is just... Oh, look, there's more there. Maybe I will get to that 50% after all. Yes, look at that. 50. Okay, I'm going to drop that down there. This tractor desperately needs a service. I've got this bale ram on the front here, but I'm not entirely sure I've been using it correctly. Let's just lower it and put it there. But yeah, I mean, that was just wow. Just wow. Another wood pallet there. Look at all those bales. That is unbelievable. But yeah, we are going to have to get a bale collector. I won't get it this time because we still don't know if it will pop up in the sale. I think it would be extremely... Here it is. Extremely lucky if it did. It's only 50,500, so I possibly could pay for that with the other bits that I've got to sell in January before we go and collect everything up. But yeah, that is awesome. Anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.